So, hey guys, welcome to your weekly Team Perseverance team call. I just started the recording. I'm super excited about this week. It's the biggest week of Team Beachbody with Coach Summit this week. Some coaches are already there. Excuse me, just drinking some water. And I'm just super fired up. So much going on, so many great things. I feel so busy all over the place. Tried starting to pack tonight and stared at clothes for a while and have stuff all over the place. So I'm not like Shanna, who I think has her packed up like early last week. I don't know if Shanna's on the call. But with that, guys, I want to get right into our announcements. If there are any new coaches on the call, my name is Dave Atkins. Just a quick intro. I'm the founding coach of Team Perseverance and your upline, one of your upline star diamonds, and this is our chance to come together each week to go over news, training, announcements, what's going on, and go into a call topic. And I'm looking forward to speaking to you guys tonight. I don't anticipate it being that long of a call because there's so many of us that are trying to get ready for Summit. So, guys, first and foremost, Country Heat, these are the announcements. Country Heat is coming out this week. The launch, I think I have it down as the date is Thursday. I actually don't know because I know it happens while we're at Summit. So, guys, this is the way you got to look at this because I'll compare it to me. I'm not a country music person. That's probably because I grew up in the Northeast in New York, So, but you have to remember there are so many Country Heat people, and you're not a coach just in the area where you live. So if you do not like country, does not, in fact, mean that there may not be tons of people you can reach, because also hearing Autumn speak, she spoke on the wall the other day and Kristen was listening to her and I kind of caught some of it, and she kind of explained that this is kind of another program that people that haven't worked out in a very long time maybe can't just start even with 21-day a fix or going into 22-minute hardcore or something like that, and this could be like their on switch to fitness. And it could be the key to get somebody to get momentum, to start getting results, because I've seen the before and after photos in the test group. They're phenomenal, and this is a great opportunity. So don't sell yourself short if you think it's a program because you don't like country music, because you're absolutely wrong. Second, guys, regarding Summit, the opening, for those of you that aren't going, the opening and closing celebration, which is the celebration's the closing, but the opening general session on Thursday night will be streamed live, okay? So if you want to see it and you're not going to Summit, I highly encourage it. 8 o'clock Eastern time, you're on your butt, sitting on your computer or your phone somewhere. The link will be in the back office, and you are watching the news and announcements of the new stuff that's going to be coming out that we usually launch at open general session. You want to be that. And then Saturday night, you're going to see all the awards, the recognition, the people on stage. You're going to see the event, the celebration event, which is just a great time on Saturday night. So you want to be back on Saturday night as well. Grab a glass of wine, drink a beer, whatever. Eat some Oreo cookies, double stuffed. I don't care. Get on the stream workout. Next, by a show of hands, I want everybody to be honest. Who here, put their hand up, does not or is not on a Team Beachbody Cup team? Raise your hand. I see Liz, Maria. Who else? Anybody else? Let me scroll the pages here. Anybody else? Some people don't have the thing on. So, guys, this is the thing. Our team is 1,900 coaches. I know Liz and Maria, they just had their hands up, and there was somebody else I missed, or 2 other people that are looking for people for a cup team. Everybody should be on a cup team. If you look at the stats of those that are on the cup team, how your business will grow, your income will grow, you're paying it forward, helping people, it's an accountability to yourself. So get on a cup team. Get on the coaches page and say, I'm looking for a team. I know there's some leaders with Liz Mullenbrook and Maria who are looking to put a team together. They're a diamond and a star diamond coach right there for you. I saw them put their hands up. So you don't even need to be the captain. I'm sure that I know that they would step up and do it. So definitely would get a team. Also, I'd love a team. Kristen Odell's looking for people for a team. Another diamond, right? So, guys, get on a cup team. If you listen to the recording and on, get on a cup team. There's no excuses. Next, I'm going to get right into recognition, guys. These are people in the week leg team volume from July 14th to July 20th. In the 300 club, we have Lisa Marr, Mary Pasilia, Michelle Fry, Rachel Rote, and Rachel's dad passed away, guys. So just say a prayer for Rachel's dad who passed away just recently. I believe it was this morning or last night. I'm not sure. And also Jeff Summer from our team, his dad passed away as well recently, so our prayers are with them. So, and again, in the 300 club, Kristen Atkins, our second business center, Laura Schiller, and Tom Wheaton. In the 500 club, Lindsay Medvin, Kelly Della Vecchia, Gina Strecco, Jay Fertiel, Devin Wheaton, Lindsay Kaufman, Shannon Larice, Angela McLaughlin, Mike Holdman, Michelle Della Sala, Darlene Champ, Greg Armstrong, Mike Della Sala. In the 1,000 club, Jeff Nolson, Tara Richmond, my second CBC, Jen Holdman, Liz Mullenbrook, Tony Carlucci, Maureen Garrett. 2,000 club, Denise Brobson. 3,000 club, Kristen Atkins, Shanna Carlucci, Stacy Larice, Sharice Nolson. And in the 10,000 club, myself in the 10,000 club. So that's everybody, guys. Congratulations in the week leg team volume for the week. So I'm super, super excited for all of you guys that were announced on the leaderboard. So let me get back to the main screen here. Are there any general questions about anything, guys? Summit, anything with the team, coaching? Anybody? No? There's one. Hold on, let me just make sure, guys. There was one, and that was Kristen Odell's one chat. All right, guys, so tonight I'm going to go through some bullet points to some things regarding social media, specifically regarding Facebook, regarding things you should be doing, things you want to work on, the way your mindset should change, and what you need to do to get, basically, at the end of the day, engagement on Facebook so that you, in fact, can grow your network, grow your business, and grow the amount of people on Facebook. So first and foremost, guys, the first thing I want to say, and I shared a video on this, on the Coaches of Team Perseverance page. I'm trying to get my screen to go full screen here. Hold on. There we go. I shared a video on the Coaches of Team Perseverance page about this. And the point with number one, guys, and this is just so important, is you have to be sharing why you do what you do, not what you are doing. It's all about the why, not about the what. So let me explain. The what is you are drinking Shakeology. You are doing 22-minute hardcore. That is the what. And so often, coaches are posting the what, and that's all they are posting. And what happens is when you are just posting, I did 21-day fix, at home, and that's all you're posting, you become white noise to every other coach out there that is posting the same, I'm going to say it, garbage, okay? The difference is if we're all selling the same products and we're selling the same Shakeology and the same supplements, the difference that separates you from another coach is you. It's your story. It's not about what you are doing with 21-day fix, but why are you doing? It's, why are you doing it? What is the story behind it? What are you struggling with? How has this changed your life? How is doing 21-day fix, as my example, changed and helped you? Maybe it's something you sharing that you used to love going to the gym, but as now having little kids, or, now that I work, 2 jobs, I have no time to get to the gym to make my mind right. So being able to work out at home and take care of myself and work out for 25 minutes, is what has changed my life. Like, what is your story? That is your why. Okay? And the more, and put an asterisk next to this, guys, this is so important. The more vulnerable your post, the better the post is. Those things you don't want to share because you're afraid to, and that you're like, oh my God, I don't want anybody to know that. if there's that inner demon or your vice that you're afraid to share, but you know that Beachbody Programs or Shakeology has been your outlet to help you battle that vice, that's what you need to share. Because mark my words, there are people out there that are going through the same exact darn thing. The more vulnerable, the better it is. You are human. Nothing is great. Don't make yourself out to be that great coach, because I did that in the beginning and never understood why people, in fact, were not engaging in my posts, because that's what you want. You want engagement, comments, and likes. The more engagement, the higher it ranks in newsfeed, more people will see it. If you're just posting the what, guys, it's white noise. Another example of the what. When Country Heat comes out this week, don't post a darn stock photo that Country Heat's out and to buy it from you. Like, I just told you that it's a perfect program for people that haven't worked out in a long time, and it's fun music. Maybe a video of you doing it and getting on a video and showing how fun it is from home in your living room with your kids behind you or your grandkids behind you or whatever it is, and you're able to get your workout in. That's what people relate to, right? They don't relate to the stock photo of the challenge pack with the banner that says $140. I say that because there's so many coaches that don't have people that tell them that, and it's like fingers across the chalkboard. That's not what you want. Share the why. Be vulnerable. Next, your post. Don't be afraid, or not that to be afraid. Ask questions, because when you ask questions of people, you start getting a lot of people that want to comment. And it doesn't just have to be your fitness stuff. Like Kristen posted the other night a thing about like A or B with which dress you like better. She had well over 100 comments. But this is the thing, guys. When people are commenting on her stuff, Facebook is like, wow, I'm just going to look. I see Angie. And I'm just using you, Angie, as an example. Angie likes interacting with Kristen Atkins. So now whenever Kristen posts about a challenge group 2 days later, it's going to go on Angie's newsfeed. Why? Because Angie commented on her post about which dress to wear that has nothing to do with Beachbody. So when you ask questions and you get people engaging, they're more apt to see your other posts as well. Very important. Next, guys, is you want to story tell. Gary Vaynerchuk, who's speaking at Summit this week, talks about the person that shares, that can tell the best story will win when it comes to business. Because social media these days, it's all about storytelling. It's all about, having that connective tissue so how people can relate to you, right? If you think about it, when people start telling you a story, you picture that story in your head. When people are telling you factual stuff, you tune people out after a couple of minutes. Storytell, guys. What is your story? Which goes into my next point. You have to be a product of the product every single day, because then you can storytell your journey, right? Your posts can be your beginning, your first day of starting a new program and how it's changing you. You could be posting your before photos and saying, hey, I haven't been great at this, but I'm looking to start this new program, and I want you guys to all hold me accountable, just your regular friends. And you're documenting your journey. You're telling your story during your journey. You can't do that if you're not being a product of the product and push and play 6 days a week. You can't do that and build this business and not feel salesy if you're not a product of the product, because then you're trying to share something that you're not doing. It's very simple. You have to be a product of the product, so in fact you can storytell and share your journey. Next, guys, photos. Photos are a good thing. Facebook's algorithm's always changing, which leads into my next point, but you really don't want to post something without photos. Just regular text is not what Facebook gives a lot of rank to. It's called Facebook affinity. It's that thing where you tend to see the same people on. You may have 1,000 friends, but you see the same 50 friends post. And if you were to go to one of those other people's Facebook walls that you don't see, you'll see that they're posting, but you're not seeing it. Right, that's called Facebook's algorithm. They only share stuff on your wall that they think that, in fact, you want to see, and vice versa. So you got to get engagement on your page so people are seeing your stuff, which leads into my next thing. The number one thing that is getting the most reach and the most people today is live video, period. Get in front of the camera and just do it. You only get better at it by doing it, okay? Don't be afraid. I don't know if you guys saw my live video last night. I said I was going to do like 2 types of insane, crazy push-ups right on the live video. I could have fell on my face. I'm just like, screw it. I just put it out there. If I fall on my face trying to do a push-up on one end of a dumbbell or on 2 plates and I fall, I'll laugh it off. I'll probably get more views on it because people will share it more. Like, do the live video. Go live. Share and storytell. Next, guys, this is a little key point. I like to share this. Something I learned from Shailene Johnson, and it's so true. People do not read anymore really left to right. And what I mean by that is people are scrolling very quick. So you don't want to write a post with a big paragraph, all right? It's much better doing a sentence or 2, hitting enter, having a space, and doing another sentence. Because people can read. People today, because we're moving so quickly through the newsfeed, they read up and up to down, if that makes sense. When you post a big paragraph, nobody's going to read it. You want to space your post out, okay? Space them out. Do not, I'm going to see if I can just find a quick post on mine and show you what I mean by that. Just to give you an idea. Just looking at my wall, guys. Bear with me. All right, so here is, let me just share this. I'm running a free 5-day eat cleaning group. This doesn't mean you guys have to do it, but I'm doing this. And if you look, here's my post here with my photo. And I put a sentence here, I ended it. Next paragraph, 3 sentences here, ended it. Next line, ended it. Bullet points, write down, spacing it out. You do not want to have, like even this morning, my workout, never miss a Monday. Next line, body beast, chest was on top of today. Next line, tip. I probably could have spaced out a space between the never miss a Monday, then the body beast, and then the tip. I could have did better this morning with this one. I did go to a separate line, but you want to space it out, okay? Big paragraphs, nobody's reading it. People are moving very quick through the news feed. Every day you want to be adding new friends. You want to be building your network every day. Maybe 3, 4 friend requests a day. How do you find new friends? These are a couple different ways. One is go to some of your current friends' pages, look at their friends. My rule of thumb is find some of their friends that at least you have 2 or 3 mutual friends in common, all right? If you're sending friend requests to one of your friends that you have no mutual friends in common, Facebook may see that you're spamming friend requests. If you're sending friend requests to somebody that you're friends with that has mutual friends, Facebook really won't have an issue with that. Don't send 20 in a day. Do 3 a day, 4 a day, 5 a day tops. You get a couple new friends every day over a week. That's 30, 35 new people you could be reaching. And little asterisk, don't go to other coaches' pages because you'll end up friending coaches. Find people in other places. Get in some local groups, maybe local town groups. I'm in a Labrador group since having a lab. Find some public forum groups that you could start posting and engaging in, things you have hobbies with. You also can search for friends right in the search bar, and I'll show you this. Let's see. Let me share my screen. Something pretty cool that you guys can do is you can go to the top here and put friends of friends. Can't spell, David. That like men's health. Let's see if it comes up. And that's right here. These are people from friends and group that like men's health. So you can find more people, friends of friends that like men's health. So these are friends of my friends that like men's health, and you can go down and search. And you can do it, friends of friends that like another page you like. It's a very little awesome tool. Friends of friends that like, and put in a like page, a group you're in, and you can find more people that way. All right? Next, an app that I always use for words is Photofy, Photofy. That's how I add a lot of words and logos. I recommend you spend the $2 or $3 and get rid of the Photofy watermark in the corner. Just my opinion. It's worth the investment to make it look more professional. Another good app is Pick, Play, Post. Pick, Pic/play, PLAY/post, POST. That allows you to have multiple screens of different videos going at the same time. You could start with one, then go to the next, go to the next, go to the next. All right, that's a good one. Royalty-free music, another thing. Guys, be careful posting video, audio to your videos that is copyrighted, which is basically if you like a song on the radio, it's copyrighted. You post that in the background, Facebook can block you. So if you go to like iTunes or online for a couple dollars, I got like 30 royalty-free motivational like random songs. Royalty-free means you can use it for whatever you want. Okay? Next, make sure you're posting 3 to 5 times a day. Guys, if you were to go to a certain restaurant that just opened, right? And you go the one week, and the next week you go on that Friday and they're closed. And then you go back and you're like, I'm going to go on that next Wednesday, and they're open on Wednesday. And then you go back the following Wednesday and they're closed. You're eventually going to stop going. It's the same with social media. If you disappear on storytelling and sharing your journey and you're not truly a product of the product and you disappear, your people see you disappear and they're going to see right through you. All the momentum that you gained of them watching you, they see you disappear and you're no longer that coach they want to go to, because if you're not leading from the front, they're not going to be inspired by you because you stopped. So post 3 to 5 times a day and make sure you're consistently doing that all the time and sharing your journey. Guys, if you were to go back in my Facebook for the last 5 years, you're going to see that I have not freaking stopped. You know why? I always say there's a lot more coaches out there that are a lot more talented than me when it comes to social media. Megan Yeleny guest spoke on the call on Instagram. She killed it. She has all those Google Docs. Killed it. She is much better than me. But I know this. I just have the thing is I'm just going to work harder. Like Eric Thomas says, he says, average skill, phenomenal will always win. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people out that have average skill and average will. That's the majority of people. 98% of people have average skill and average will. There's a handful of people out there that have phenomenal skill and average will. They have great talent, but they're not using it. But the vast majority of people that are truly successful, and he interviewed some very successful people, they were never the best, but they were the strongest willpower consistently and never disappeared, ever. Another thing, guys, and we're getting towards the end, is be your brand. You are not Beachbody, okay? You are not Beachbody. You are a mom. You are a dad. You have hobbies. You have little kids. You have school activities. You have different things in your life. What is your brand? Whatever your brand is, you should be sharing that on social media as well. Only like one post a day of stuff like fitness related. For me, guys, my brand is I love paying it back with the stuff I learned from personal development. I love doing video. I can do live video for me. It's not a problem because that's my strength. You have to leverage your strength. So for me to learn something in personal development and I can think how it applies to my life in a second, I don't script it. I can go on live video. I want to give it back and share that. That's my strength. That's like my brand. But what is your brand? What can you do? What can you share? Are you a good cook? Can you share free recipe ideas? What is it that you have that is good? What makes you you? All right. Last thing, guys, I have on here on my list, and literally this is how I operate the team call. I sit down, what comes to my mind, I jot things down to make sure I have it here for you guys. When people comment on your stuff and you're getting engagement, make sure you're clicking like, you're commenting back, and you're tagging them back. All right? What I mean by that, tagging them back, guys, and I'll show this quickly for those that haven't seen it. When you want to tag somebody back, let me go to like let's see here. So this is my page. This is my like page, which I think most of you guys know I'm pretty much on here. So right here, like here's Ellen about Krista and I's anniversary. Good night, Cass. I love you. You simply, I want to reply. I click like. You do the @ symbol. Whoop. The @ symbol. ELLEN. There she is. That's tagging her. If I hit backspace twice, it will take out her last name and middle name. There's once, twice. Ellen, thank you. And that's it. Because what happens is, doing it again. What that does is that they're going to get a notification. You tag them back. A lot of times they may come back and comment again. And when you have comments and likes within your post, Facebook goes, oh, wow, this must be a good post. People are engaging in it, and it will tend to come up on more people's news feeds. So make sure you're engaging with your posts. Guys, that's all I have for you. It was a lot of information. I hope some of you guys got some takeaways on that. Are there any questions on any of this stuff I just gave you, or anything in general? Go ahead, Maria.
I noticed you typed the @ sign. When I like and respond, I will type the person's name, and the person's name comes up, and then I backspace to just their first name. What is the purpose of the @ sign?
Because the @ sign allows you to tag it. Because if you don't do the @ sign, their name usually won't come up. Sometimes it does.
Okay.
Because you could start typing the person's name, and Facebook may not recognize you're typing their name. But when you do @ it's kind of letting them know.
Okay.
The next couple letters is the name, and then it comes up in blue, and then you can hit enter, and that's the tagging. That's the way you can get Facebook to tag right away.
Okay, that's good to know because I didn't know that.
Yep.
These are all really great tips. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Anybody? I see a lot of familiar faces that I'm going to be seeing in 36 hours. I know that. Look at all the hands. Holy cow. Guys, the biggest summit of all time. Anybody else? Any questions?
Dave, it's Kristen.
What up, sister?
Hi. I just want to share one thing that you brought up too. Sharing your story, it's a way to step out of your comfort zone. And I know with me, because I have a very big story, and it just lets you step out of your comfort zone, and people do watch you, even if they don't like or comment on it. Because I notice people too, if I post my fitness, they don't like it, but if I post something about autism or something about my children, they like and comment, and then it can go into a conversation. So sharing a story is definitely a must.
I agree. And thank you. It's just so, guys, it's so important. It's so, so important. Guys, things to avoid, because it made me think of it, because I didn't have on here. I'm going to be honest, ranting on Facebook, politics on Facebook, and just stuff going on is not a good place to be, as much as you want to get on there. You know how hard it is for me being in law enforcement, watching everything go on and wanting to speak the way I feel, whether it's the fact that I can't gas my police car up. True story. Got on the Parkway the other day, had the same pickup truck behind my police car all the way to work. Got off the same exit. I pulled in the gas station. He pulled and made the same left. He ended up going up the street, but I got out of the car to pump gas, and I have to look over my shoulder. And I'm in an unmarked police car, but it looks like a police car, having to worry about pumping gas. and just the fact of what has happened in going on in law enforcement today. But there's so many issues going on with that I don't even go there, guys. I don't go there with politics. I don't post anything negative. I will share my struggles, but I don't get into any of that because it's a turnoff. Because let me tell you guys, at the end of the day, people don't give a shit if you're pissed off. They don't. And when you go on a rant and then next day you're trying to be motivational, it doesn't work. Not saying your life needs to be perfect. Share your struggles. But there's certain things, like I'm pissed off, like posting that and getting into politics, like that gets very ugly. I highly recommend don't go there, all right? Share your journey, share your struggles, stay away from negativity, all right? Anything else? Anybody? Any questions? Anybody? Is anybody recording Kristen and I at stage? We've been told all the workshops will be recorded eventually in the back office. I was actually going to ask somebody who's at our event to take over my phone and go live on my page when we're up there speaking, but then again, you won't be able to really probably pay attention. But the answer to your question, yes, humor works well too. Kelly's absolutely right. Something funny, that's another good thing. Rhonda, the short of it is I was told all the workshops will be recorded professionally by Beachbody, and probably it takes a couple weeks, but they eventually put all the workshops up in the back office for training. So that will be up. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, guys, if there's nobody else, for most of you, safe travels. For everybody else, one new message. Can we change our Friday workout? No, it's set in stone. Unless you can get somebody to switch your bracelet for you. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Diane. Guys, safe travels. For those of you that are not at the summit, watch the opening and closing celebrations, stream them. Make sure you have a cup team. I'm actually, right now, for 2 seconds, I'm going on the coaches page for those that are on the call and tell them to get a cup team because I know at least we have 3 diamonds that are looking for teams. So, guys, have a great night. Recording will be up in the morning. Safe travels. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.